Hello everyone and welcome. We're going to put some stabilizers on this since we have the boom mounted now. I want to give it a little more stability if I am lifting something off of this side to get it onto the trailer. This is 1.5 inch pipe, thick wall. My plan is to cut this guy off probably almost in half of the trailer and then put some support mounts down here on the frame and make this to where we can slide this in and out. Not going to do anything fancy here. I don't want the cranking style support jacks or anything like that. I want to be able to fold this thing down, get the trailer supported and go right to work. And then fold it right back up and slide it back into its place and have it stored and ready to roll. I don't really think I have to worry too much about that side of the trailer because as we swing the boom around, everything is primarily staying inside of the width of the axle. But if I'm over on this side and start lifting, I don't want to be flexing the trailer if we can help it. And I have a couple of ideas this is actually going to be useful for past the point of stabilizing the trailer. I hope you enjoy the video and let's get this thing lifted up and get started. The little trailer has turned out to be extremely valuable working alongside the Mule, and now that we're just about completed with it, this should be about the last thing I have to do to the trailer. This is going to get a workout this year and I'm looking forward to it. Well, one thing I didn't consider, guys, is the way the axle is running across here and how the springs bolt up to the bottom of the frame. So I think I'm going to have to change my plan a little bit. Let me bring you over there and show you what I'm talking about. Because I was going to put my hinges like this down underneath here, but if I do this, I'm not going to be able to get to the bolt underneath here holding the springs in. So I think what I'm going to do is make a shorter outrigger for this side and just weld right to the frame here. So one thing about fabrication, until you get to welding things together, the plans can change. And I'm glad I looked at this before we actually got something welded up here. We've got our hinges tacked in place now. This will be the short side, and then the one on the opposite side there will be the long one. And I've got my legs coped. I'm going to weld those in. I'm going to be able to fold this guy up, lock it in place, and fold it down. And that'll make our support. We can slide out to here. Back in. We're getting close. right back up here in the storing position. That should work out pretty good, guys. I got to get some pads welded on the bottom now. Alright, everything's welded in. I will have to clean and paint this when it warms up. It's currently 6 degrees outside. I think I'll stay in here where it's warm. The left hand side will extend out to 32 inches. And then the right hand side here, and you can see the joint, will slide out to 24 inches, or we can move that up to the front. I made a nice vertical line on the trailer. I did get the feet welded on. One thing to mention here is when this thing is setting out like that, it'd be a nice place to use as a sawhorse when you're cutting firewood. Just lay it back out here across the trailer and get it up off the ground. On this side, this is where we needed the most support at, but we can really stretch it out there. And we can remove it completely if we need to. That's a really nice feature. Drop the pin in. Be ready to go. And being able to keep everything lifted up so we're not obstructing anything underneath the trailer. When I'm back here in the woods, I don't have to worry about catching that on something. And it'll definitely stabilize the back of the trailer. Really fun project for less than $100. So, and again, about 3 or 4 hours of time, and I didn't hit it hard. I hope you enjoyed the video. You're definitely going to see this trailer in use. As soon as it warms up outside, we're going to get outside and do some projects there. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you on the next one.